Okay, today we're going to be reading Dory, Fantasmagory, Tiny Tough. This is a pirate adventure book by Abby Hanlon. Dory wants to be a pirate so she can find treasure and help her big sister Violet. But being a pirate is harder than Dory imagined. Sail away with Dory on a mighty ocean adventure. Okay. Tiny Tough, Dory's pirate name and her walkie-talkie code name. Some walkie-talkie lingo that may come in handy. Over means I'm done talking, now it's your turn. Roger that means I understand. Do you copy? Means do you hear me? Over and out means conversation over. 10-4 equals I got your message. Chapter 1. Such an amazing bath toy. My name is Dory, but everyone calls me Rascal. I have a big sister named Violet and a big brother named Luke. They get all the attention and I don't get any, except for when they are busy after school. Then I get my mom all to myself because I'm never busy. And today my mom says that we're going to the library. Yay! I say, I can check out books. I love our afternoons together, says my mom. You're my little partner, so that means that you like me best, right? I ask. And she winks at me and says, nope. At the library, I go straight to the big desk and ask the librarian, you know that book about a family who eats breakfast in the shower and the mom who wears a dress that's made out of live chickens? What is she talking about, says the librarian. And the boy that eats with his feet and then the lights go off and they think that they're dead, but the cat and the dog turn on the electricity? Rascal, are you making this up? Asked my mom. No, it's a real book. And then they think that they're in heaven, but they're really in their living room. It's so funny. But do you have that book? I'm sorry, I don't know that one, says the librarian. Blah. But here's a series that you might like. It's called Happy Little Farm. That's okay. Thanks anyway, says my mom. Stop growling, she whispers, and lead me away from the desk. My mom finds some books that she likes and reads them out loud. After 7 books, she says, Rascal, I'm going to the bathroom. I want you to read quietly while I'm gone, okay? I can't read. Yes, you can, she says. I'll be right back. A very short kid wearing a dinosaur tail starts talking to me, and her voice sounds like a frog. Weed me it, she says, pointing to her book. I'm a bad reader, I whisper. I really want you to weed it, she says. Ask someone else, I say. Weed it, says the kid. I guess I could tell you a story instead, I suggest. I want a scary story, she says. Well, that's easy. Once upon a time, I whisper. Well, actually, right now there lives a robber named Mrs. Gobblecracker. Mrs. Wobblewhacker? Yes, and she's very sneaky. She lives in a cave and she is 507 years old and has a big black cape and she has really long fingernails and fangs like this. And she's been looking for me for a long time. I'm in great danger. And she wants to drag me off into her cave and pretend that I'm her baby. I want to be in great danger, the kid says. Me too, says another kid. Are you scared? Asks a third kid. Of course I'm scared, but I have a monster and a fairy godmother who helps me. Fight Mrs. Gobblecracker. My monster sleeps under my bed. Her name is Mary, and she is my best friend. And my fairy godmother is named Mr. Nuggy, and he can do magic. He lives in the trees, and he has a big mustache. And once, a long time ago, he turned into a chicken. And if I have an emergency, I can call him for help. I can call him from a banana. They have lots of questions. Is Mrs. Gobblecracker married? Did Mr. Nuggy lay eggs? Is Mr. Nuggy a man or a woman? Is Mrs. Wabble Wacko Wheel? When is Mary's birthday? What if you already ate the banana halfway? Shh! Be quiet, everybody. Mrs. Wabble Wacko woke up behind the couch, says the girl with the dinosaur tail. What are you talking about? She sleeps in her cave, I say, and it's far away. She wants breakfast, she says. Quick, we gotta make it, says another kid. Then all the kids start making breakfast, no matter what I say. It says 5 cups of ham. Mash it up. You gave me too much. If we don't make it faster, she'll throw bones at us, says one kid. I just saw a flying bone, says another kid. She's coming. Oh no, says a kid, diving into the couch. Hide in the couch. Well, you better have coffee, I warned them. Mrs. Gobblecracker drinks a lot of coffee in the morning. No! She drinks sauce, not coffee, says a little boy. Bone sauce, says the kid from inside the couch. Don't say coffee, say sauce. Bone sauce. Then everyone hides from Mrs. Gobblecracker. Uh-oh, I see my mom's coming back from the bathroom and I grab a book and pretend to read quietly. How's it going? Asks my mom. The kids pop out of the couch. Crush Mrs. Gobblecracker! Dory, say goodbye. We're leaving, says my mom. Pop her eyeballs! We got her! Let's drink her blood. Take out her skeleton. I didn't check any books out, Mom, I say. I know, but I asked you to read quietly, she said. And instead, you made all these kids savages. What's a savage? I ask. My mom doesn't answer. She just walks quickly to the door. Does it have something to do with pirates? I ask her. I'm so sorry about the disruption, says my mom to the librarian. On the way home, my mom says, Rascal, I was thinking, well, you know, how you outgrow things when you get older, like your shoes. Well, you might outgrow other things too, like, say, your Mrs. Gobblecracker game, for example. I'm not outgrowing them, I say. My shoes are shrinking. No, they're not, says my mom. Yes, they are, I say. No, they are not, says my mom. Yes, they are. You know, I just thought of something, says my mom, trying to change the subject. What if we got you a new toy, something really special, something that you might play with a lot, and that might even be more fun than, your Mrs. Gobblecracker game? Like a bribe? I ask. Well, no, Rascal, I would never. Okay, I know what I want. My mom looks happy. What is it, honey? She asked. Tubtown. I saw a picture of it in a magazine at Grandma's house. It's a town that sticks to the bathtub. It has suction cups that make it stick. It has an elevator, a shower, and a fish and chips shop, and a lighthouse and a pool with a diving board and a little raft that the people can go in and float around the bathtub. And, Rascal, we already talked about this. That was a very old magazine. You know how Grandma doesn't throw anything out. The company doesn't make them toys anymore. I can't buy it. But that's impossible. They would never stop making the best toy in the world. Well, they did, says my mom. I already tried to buy it. It doesn't exist anymore. Does this have something to do with my pirates? I asked. Rascal, did you understand anything I just said? Asked my mom. When I get to Uptown, I'm going to take a bath every single day. I'm going to smell clean as a dishwasher. Rascal, can you be quiet now? I have to help Luke, says my mom. Then she says a bunch of math stuff to Luke. Luke gets mad. I already know how to solve it, he says. You're interrupting me. I already did that step. And I'm going to pretend that little people in Tubtown are all kids that never grow up. Luke, the answer can't be 64, says my mom. That's not right. Yes, it is, says Luke. And they do backflips off the diving board, I say, and then they go headfirst down into the slide, into the ocean, and they play in the waves all day. Think about it, my mom says to Luke. She can't have more cupcakes than she started with. You need to subtract. Can you just listen for 1 second? Luke wails. First I added, then I'm subtracted. Violet comes into the kitchen. Mom, I need to talk to you. Can you wait? She asked Violet. No, I can't. I got in a huge fight with Anna today, and she made friendship bracelets, and she didn't even make me one. But then I found one on my desk, and I thought that she made it for me, so I put it on, and she said that I stole it. A stolen bracelet, I say, astonished. Is it pure gold? I ask. It's string. Be quiet, rascal, says Violet. Who's the thief? I ask. There's no thief, rascal, says my mom. Anna says she put it in the wrong desk, since everyone in the class just switched desks. She got confused, said Violet. So I told her that she could have it back, but I couldn't get the string untied. And then I finally got the string untied, and I was in the bathroom, so I put it in my pocket. And when I got back to the classroom, it wasn't in my pocket. I told her that I lost it, and she was really mad and didn't believe me. A lost treasure? I asked. Does this have something to do with pirates? Why on earth do you keep asking that? Yells my mom. Shush, rascal, says Violet. But I don't understand why Anna would make you a bracelet in the first place. She's your best friend, says my mom. She said I was being bossy. She's bossy too, says Violet. I grab a weapon. Put the broom down, says my mom. Come on, let's move away from Rascal. She leaves the kitchen with her arm around Violet. I can help you with your homework, I tell Luke. Yeah, right, he says. Just listen, I say. If you have 64 cupcakes and you have 6 bags of pancakes, but if you sit on 1 bag of pancakes and 4 toucans go to the bathroom on your backpack, then how many bags of pancakes would you... Bang! My mom rushes back into the kitchen with Violet trailing behind her. Rascal, what happened? Luke, what did you do to her? He flunged me, I cry. That's not even a word, said Luke. She was teasing me about my math, and I barely touched her. She just fell. He flunged me really hard, I cry. She's just trying to get me in trouble, says Luke. Rascal, are you okay? Asked my mom. I'm about to make a bunch of sounds like I'm in pain, and I cry that Luke broke my butt, even though it doesn't really hurt that much. But then I notice that Violet's face looks red and splotchy. She looks sad, and I feel bad for her. I can help you solve your problem, Violet, because I'm a pirate, and I'm the toughest, I tell her. So I stand up, I brush off my butt, and then at the top of my lungs, I yell, Arrgh! Oh no, says Violet, just when I thought my life couldn't get any worse. Here we go. That's chapter 1. We will begin chapter 2 another time. Say goodbye.